suffocated me. Left me to die in my emotions. That's where depression found me. Settled down, got comfy, and overstayed its welcome. But depression didn't come by itself, no. Depression came with his friend too. Anxiety became my best friend. She took hold of me and threw my whole life into an ocean of panic. Like that feeling when you're drowning and you're trying to swim back up, and the waves keep pulling you under, deeper and deeper and deeper. I wanted to be free. I needed to be free. But I had no control over my own mind. It's hard to escape when you're a prison of your own mind. So I grew tired. I stopped eating. I stopped sleeping. I stopped fighting all my life. That's when hopelessness showed up.
You're a mess, Eden. You've lost weight. You've lost your mind. There's no way you will ever go back to where you were. You can't fix yourself. Not even God can fix you. You're a mess, Eden.
You've lost weight.
You've lost your mind.
You can't fix yourself.
You're a mess.
You've lost weight.
You've lost your mind.
You can't fix yourself.
You're a mess, Eden. You're a mess.
You've lost weight.
You're a mess.
You can't fix yourself.
There's no way you will ever go back to the way you were.
Depression used me like a puppet, pulling my strings.
Nobody loves you. Nobody needs you. Just do the thing where die.
Well, teenage depression, I mean, depression itself is actually quite complicated, like in terms of how it's diagnosed, how it's spotted. And I think with teenagers, especially those who aren't exactly aware of how depression works, you know, it's hard for them to talk to anyone about it. So I think when you're a teenager anyway, you're going through a lot of stuff. You're going through puberty, you're dealing with, you know, life issues anyway, and those are the things that can bring up depression in someone. So the fact that you have to deal with life itself and then depression, I just think it makes it hard for a lot of people, especially when they're going through like all these things at the same time. It's just, you know, thrown at them. So I think teenage depression is really hard, and it's not something that we often talk about, because I feel like it's often stigmatized. Like, you know, you're young, you shouldn't be depressed kind of thing. There's this, you know, this really hard, this bad mindset that, you know, you shouldn't be depressed as a young person. You should be happy. You should be, you know, you have the world at your hands. So what do you have to be depressed about? But I think that's the wrong way to see teenage depression. What should be done to help those with depression? Well, so like I said, I think depression is something that's hard to diagnose. When you have it, I think sometimes there are people who aren't quite sure whether to distinguish whether they're actually just sad or whether they do have depression. And also those who do have it may not want to tell the people around them because of the, you know, the stigma, the shame that they may feel. You know, they may feel like on top of having the depression themselves, If they tell like close family members or friends, you know, it's like they've disappointed them, and that's extra weight that you really don't want to add to someone's life. But I think anyone who has depression should really seek help. Even if you're feeling, you know, down, or you feel like something's not quite right in your mind, you should seek help. And I think with teenagers as well, I think it should be taught what depression is, you know, what some of the symptoms are, what its characteristics are, so that even if you don't have depression, you know that your friend isn't just moody, your friend isn't just, you know, down in the dumps one day and happy the next day. Your friend is actually going through something serious that needs to be treated, whether by going to seek help from a professional. And I think as well, like in terms of the media, depression isn't always portrayed in the right way, because teenagers are already moody. That's how teenagers are portrayed. So it's like having depression as a teenager, you know, you're just extra moody. So I think the media as well should take great care when portraying, you know, these types of characters in society, because you don't know who you can help through what you put on TV or, you know, in magazines and things like that. So I think those who have depression, please seek help. Even if you don't think that it's the right thing to do, if you think that it's, you know, it's nothing much, do seek help, because it's not okay to suffer in silence. And the more you suffer in silence, the worse that your condition is going to get. So seek help, and don't be afraid to